Hello everyone, and welcome back to Weekly Rocket Test Week 3. Today, we have 3 rockets again. Sadly, I'm not making one. But we have some interesting ones that have already happened. We're filming this after the first launch. And we're going to see how the other ones do today. But right now, let's get on to Josh's interviews. So, Josh, last week you made a rocket and it sloshed somewhere on the top of a building right now.
That is true.
So, what all did you do to hopefully not make that happen again?
Well, I adjusted the center of gravity, so hopefully it flies a little more straight and stable. And then I made it so it, so we don't have to add weights to it, really. So, adjusting the center of gravity. That's
Okay, and is it still able to hold an E engine?
It is still able to hold an E engine, but we're going to try it out with the D first.
Okay, I think that's a smart way to go. Any plans on if it breaks? Do you have like a backup rocket or something? I think we just need to start saying that. It keeps on blowing up or disappearing.
I did bring an SD's 2-stage rocket, so hopefully that will be fun.
Okay, well, we'll have an interview for that one too. Oh, let's launch your rocket then.
Let's do it.
Do the launch pad.
3, 2, 1.
Well, Josh, it looks like your rocket is technically illegal.
Well, as it says on the side, it's
Mm-hmm.
not a missile, so we're fine. But it did break.
Yeah, I can see. Bring the camera in close. Get a close-up view of this destruction, as you can tell. So, how did it look when you picked it up?
It looked exactly like this. And it was, well, really, it was stuck probably, like, I would say maybe 5 inches into the ground or so, at least.
Yeah, something like that.
So, I mean, it's not a missile, as it says on the side, so...
But the parachute didn't deploy, so technically
yeah, the parachute, I think, got caught on something on the inside. But other than that, I think it was a pretty successful launch because it went really high, and it flew decently straight, and we got it back.
So what are you going to do for your Week 4 rocket?
Week 4, I'm going to see if I can smooth out that where the parachute slides in so that it can come out easier and not get caught on anything. And hopefully
Probably find a way so the engine doesn't go up into it.
Yeah, because the engine did just kind of blow into it, but you can kind of see it there. That was probably because the parachute couldn't come out. So
yeah,
if we can get the parachute to come out, the engine's not going to move.
Well, I'm sorry that you can't reuse this rocket. That's for the 3rd time in a row.
That's okay. But it went high and it went fast.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, heck, it went higher than 200 feet this time.
Yeah, much higher.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to the next rockets because we got a lot to cover, and it's 9 in the morning. It's cold outside. I want to go home. Welcome to the Week 3, Toby.
Yep, welcome back.
Yeah, we're in the same location. So, last week you had problems with your parachute.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
It ripped the one time and then it burned up the second time.
Yeah, that was not good.
Do you think you have a solution to that this week?
Yes, I do actually. Well, hopefully. So, last week my connector for the parachute was down here at the bottom. What I've done is I moved it up here to hopefully avoid being too close to the charge that it rips and too close to the charge that it burns up. And so I moved it up here. Another addition is I've got some nice, not even sure what kind of rope it is, it's some threaded, nice orange rope that will, it's a lot stronger, how about that?
Hopefully.
So hopefully it doesn't catch on fire or...
I mean, it's a risky one. You got the altimeter and I can hear it.
Yep, it's beeping. You got the altimeter in there. I drilled extra holes this time so that hopefully we get a lot better air pressure than just a reading of 333 feet.
Well, last time you just took a knife and made a little
Yeah,
slit.
there's not much I can do about that hole. It's still there. But now I've added 1 and 2 more.
Well, the only way to find out if this thing's going to be flying again for Week 4 is if we test it right now.
Yep.
To launch pad.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
So that's it.
Yep, I'm good.
Alright.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Toby, congratulations. You finally have one that deployed the parachute.
Yeah? Yeah.
Now there's like nothing wrong with it.
No,
Is that true, or do you think there could still be some improvements?
Only real improvements I can think of are decreasing weight, so reprinting my fin can and my nose cone just to decrease some weight on it so that I can go higher. But other than that, no, this is one of my peaks right here. Honestly, I don't know what else I can do to it.
I got really nothing to say. It was pretty perfect. This is a first.
This is the
Real
first
sub-scale custom rocket.
the parachute, the successful recovery and successful launch. This is
So Toby, congratulations on being the first. Now it's time to see if a 2-stage rocket is as good as this.
let's go.
To launch pad. Yep, we're rolling. Well, that just about wraps up week 3. We have solved some pretty crazy stuff. We had our first truly successful rocket launch by Toby, a missile by Josh, and a 2-stage that has sadly been lost. Don't know where it went, and probably went into some trees. But that wraps up week 3, and we hope to see you in week 4.